As a financial advisor, I get bombarded by emails and letters all the time about all things finance related. Some of it really good, but for the most part, it just feels like someone's writing a report or analyzing data just to keep themselves in a job or to sell something. That in mind, I've come up with a new segment that I need your help naming, but at the moment it's something graph of the week. Either useless, misleading, confusing, or stupid graph of the week. And it's all been inspired by a video by a group in the US called MS Cheat Sheet.
So today we'll be combining our powers of creating complex diagrams. Diagrams our customers then pay us to explain. The more cryptic the diagram, the higher the profits, right?
Hi, I'm Phil Thompson. Thanks for joining me for Phil's Finance Fix. To start off our inaugural graph of the week, we're looking at Melbourne and Sydney property price growth over the last 20 years. And this graph was designed to help us understand what the future trends are going to look like. On the y-axis, which is the uppy downy one, we have the annual growth rate going from negative 10% up to 30%. And on the x-axis, we have the last 20 years. And green is Melbourne and blue is Sydney. Now this is a funky roller coaster looking graph, and the reason I've chosen it is because it is easy to presume that looking at the last 10 years of data, that property price growth in Melbourne and Sydney is going to come down, either to a flattening market or even to a decrease. And then a few years later, it'll tick up again. And this is exactly what one economist posted the other day. However, if I cover up between 2004 and 2015 and draw a few squiggly lines in between, and I'm sure some economists will look at today's growth rate and think it will actually increase a little bit and then come down a few years later, just like this graph. Sure, I know I just changed history, but if you talk to anyone back in 2004, showed them this graph and asked them what would happen from this point on, I'm sure they will draw something similar to what I did. Guess what? No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, and especially 5 years from now. So don't worry about where the market's going to go, because you can have a greater impact on your financial success if you are proactive and take control of your money than any financial markets can ever have. Thanks for watching, and this concludes my first graph of the week video, and I'd love your help in the comment section below of what you think I should call this segment. And also, if you do come across any graphs that you just think are misleading or just downright wrong, then please send it in to me. And finally, I have put a link to the full MS Cheat Sheet video below. I'd encourage you to go check it out. It is very funny. However, they do swear a bit. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Okay, let's start off there. No. Melbourne and blue is Sydney. Whew. Freaked me out.